Hi, I'm Jake Hoback. I'm the owner of Jake Hoback Knives. I'm a knife maker, been in business for the last 13 years, making fixed blades and folders. I got started in knives early 90s, working in a blacksmith shop in Virginia City, Nevada. And from there, started making my own fixed blade line. Started selling knives in 2004 and went full-time in 2010. Been a manual machinist and CNC machinist in the past, so that very much pushed forward into making knives here currently, and that's what we do now. A lot of mix of CNC and manual work, a lot of hands-on fitting, and just trying to make the best possible product we can, no matter what the cost or the situation. It's our newest carbon fiber edition. So far, this has been the best model that I've made to date. It's the lightest, the most utilitarian. It's a full carbon fiber side with a slight press fit steel washer, hardened steel washer into the pivot and bearing area to spread the load of the pivot and give the bearings something smooth to ride on. Very smooth. It deploys very easily single-handed. Left or right hand carry. In my opinion, the most well-executed knife that I've done to date. Another design is the MK Ultra. It's a very small knife, smallest that we've made to date, and I've been enjoying flipping this around because it's a little lightning bolt and really lightweight. I've always enjoyed using very robust materials, but at the same time, with robust, a lot of the time comes weight. So switching to carbon fiber and aluminum, say 7075 T6, has allowed me to be able to maintain weight and the same strength. We run FEA analysis on all of our solid modeling before we produce the knife to make sure that the knife is not going to be weakened by using a certain material or by putting lightning pockets in the wrong place. I have a background in building roll cages and in 4x4 chassis, so I know what it takes to maintain structural integrity of the knife. I consider myself a tool maker more than anything, so I look for the utilitarian in everything. I'm incredibly practical when I do things, so I choose materials that suit those situations. I've always said I can break a steel ball in a rubber room, so I make my knives according to that philosophy. I make them robust, but not so bulky that they don't fit in your pocket. Steel selection varies. There are a lot of different steels out there, a lot of different steel fads. I usually prefer a harder steel that's more wear resistant. Lately, I've been a big fan of CTS XHP and also CPM 20CV. I favor the XHP just because I've always loved D2, so being very similar, that's helpful. I always stick with stainless steels. I don't like having corrosion issues with knives. Titanium goes along with that. You're never going to have any corrosion issues. It holds up really well. It's relatively easy to machine. I use a lot of very inert materials, carbon fiber, G10, things of that nature, because I don't like to have to worry about glue delaminating or just things falling apart or expanding or contracting when you don't want them to. So we use a lot of stainless steels for fasteners, blade steel, titanium, G10 and carbon fiber, so that we don't have to worry about those from the end user. We have a lot of military law enforcement users, so in the end of the day, it just needs to work.